a Sight Beyond Sight entertainment production.
DJ Master Happy Feet of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to the Sight Beyond Sight entertainment podcast. Here's your host, Pastor Happy Feet.
Hey y'all, this is Leandria Johnson and you're listening to Pastor DJ Happy Feet. Yes, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Don't do that. You sound like a whole woman for real though.
That's the only word I can say like that. If I start talking like that, Joanna Man will come out.
Oh, no, not Joanna Man.
Yeah, it starts looking for Miss Shirley and Mr. G.
That sounds like a question that some woman asks another woman who's desperate to date. Joanna Man?
Joanna Man?
Gots to be more careful.
Hey, that's a good movie. I like that movie.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I honestly have not seen it. I have not seen that movie.
You haven't seen that one yet?
I have not seen Joanna Man.
Dude.
Oh my God, dude, you would be laughing, man. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
You seen it, Pat?
Checking it out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You are a movie fanatic.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't think not now. I don't think it's on there right now.
I'll find it somewhere between
Tubi or YouTube.
YouTube, yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah. What are the other ones you have?
I have Amazon Prime as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, you definitely might find it on there.
I have Amazon Prime and I have Peacock too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I got one too.
I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna try to find it now because we got Hulu, Amazon, Peacock. We got all Disney.
I see. I knew Duck had one too.
Y'all missed it.
What I miss?
He said he got a peacock too.
No, I heard it. I laughed.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay.
As long as you don't say you have one, then we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
You know, I was quiet. I ain't got that.
Yeah.
Because your TyBoogie is also known as Tyrone.
Oh.
Like the pastor. That's just nasty.
Just nasty for nobody reason at all. Yes. And that's what a good way to start the show by being nasty. So we can clean it on up right here, lady. What's up, y'all? What's going on? TyBoogie, how you doing today? This is the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. Y'all, we here to bring you inspiration and information every time we get on your airwaves at a platform near you. Cut it out. Now, Ty, what's up with you? How you doing?
I'm doing super duper lunar burner.
I thought you was about to go on, girl. I'm about to start nodding my head to the beat. Duck, what's up, man?
Dang, all I know is something about the peacock a while ago.
Yeah.
You stuck on that, ain't you?
So now you ready to ruffle somebody's feathers?
Shake what your mama gave you.
Yeah, hello. And if it ain't a Laffy Taffy, just shake it. Because toot matters too.
That's right.
Oh, God.
Aww.
Yeah. Gee, what's going on with you, man?
I am.
You over there looking like you being quiet.
Just absorbing the recording. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
What happened? It got silent.
He got company. That's why he quiet.
Uh-oh.
What?
Gee, I hope you ain't got nobody holding your mic. We're going to have to hurry up and get back into the studio because there's too much be going on.
Ty's
all right, you're right about that.
Yeah, we got to get back in the studio. I'm going to get me a jacket, y'all. I was going to try to do the podcast outside. Did y'all hear the wind?
Yeah. I hear it around here, yeah, it's picking up. There's a cold front coming through. It's going like 50.
No, I'm talking about, did you hear it like through my phone?
No, not through your phone. I heard it outside my window.
Oh, no. I had the wind, actually. I had the wind. I was sitting outside to try to do the podcast, but I got a freaking T-shirt on when I was doing that car. Then it started picking up, like all of a sudden, and getting cold.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a cold front coming through. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be back in the 50s again.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 2 days in the 80s. It's like near 80 today, and then all of a sudden we're going back into the 50s again.
I came in here back in the house because I'm not finna get ammonia in my tail.
I know that's right. You know what Grandma say.
Yeah, they never could say pneumonia. It's ammonia, and that strong stuff. You can open up your sinus, have tears rolling down your eyes. About to burn your darn lungs.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk about I'm gonna have cleaning product in my tail. Oh Lord, have mercy. Only way that can happen is you gonna put it there, Grandma. You know, there was a time I was at one of them grandmothers or great aunt or something down there in the country, and then there was a storm coming, and it blew the door open. The wind blew the door open, and she was like, "Come on in, Lord," and I was like, "To do what?" You know, in my mind, but I never said it to her. Like, what is you coming in here to do? Because I was scared. All of us kids were scared. But they coming in here talking about, "Come in, Lord, and have your way." What? Not with, no, I'm a kid. This,
bad. That must have been bad.
Jacked up.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad, but the door gonna fly open. You gonna talk about, "Come in, Lord," and do it. Oh, for what? And what you come in here to do?
Get y'all bad, but
Well, the grandma said to have his way.
Out of here.
Yeah. we were sitting down being quiet, and all of a sudden the door flew open. Now, I would have been wrong.
Hello. Am I here?
Yeah, you here.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Dang it. Y'all kicked me out.
No.
you kick yourself.
Yeah, you took your peacock and went on.
I just sitting there talking. Next thing I know, I got the boot.
Yeah, we heard you when you said, we done lost something.
Listen, I don't know when you said peacock.
Yes. Melissa popped up.
Oh, why y'all got to talk about old business?
Oh.
I'm the silent minority here.
Hey, Doug. God, it's so amazing. You know, we always try to do our best to bring you inspiration and information. But here's an information thing. Duck, I brought you up today in the meeting and was talking about how you're using the technology AI as a assistance on your farm. And
yeah,
they was wondering if Tennessee department know about it over there at the guys over there, and I told them that you definitely made them aware of it, and they are aware of it. And when I get to see Terry Smith, I am going to talk to him about you, and also that way, if he wants to reach out to you, then he will. He's actually one of the members over the blind merchants, the National Blind Merchants Division. And that's all over the country for all the blind licensed vendors.
Now, who you talking about in Tennessee that knows about me? Knows about you?
They said that they was wondering. I guess ours here is called the Commission for the Blind, like the voc rehabilitation.
Yeah.
And you have told them about your farming technology, your assistance, right, with ChatGPT?
Yeah, what I do here I've talked to, vocational rehab. They know about me, Tennessee Agribility.
Yes, okay. That's what the commissioner was wondering. I was speaking to the commissioner here, and she was wondering if they knew. And I told her, yes, that they was definitely aware, because they was actually amazed. And the reason why I brought it up is because technology is coming so prominent in the era. We're trying to get it abroad with all the blind license vendors, which, well, they are, but now they're using me to be able to be a part of it, and I am the tester about it, and I'm making this happen with us with Meta, with the Ray-Ban glasses. So Meta, a person from Meta is going to be there. And this is the way that they're able to, I'm going to be I am going to Washington, when is it? Next week. That'll be the 30th. And 31st, right? And they're having this meeting. I forget this national meeting, acronyms that they're calling it. But it's all the executives from all the different divisions, different states, and some other countries as well. I did the fall one time, and then they have this spring one. I'm at this, going to it again. They asked me to come back for the second time, but this one we're really focusing on using the Meta glasses in the micro market and the vending, and trying to get them to encourage other blind license vendors to use it and to step out on technology and use it, because it'll help you with your products, help you using, making sure that your chips are not on your shelves upside down and everything is in order. You will want to put the Lays with the Lays and Miss Vicky's with Miss Vicky's and so forth and so forth. And also for the technicians to be able to assess any equipment that is out, they can be able to call, which using WhatsApp, and turn your glasses on, and they will be able to walk you through certain technical issues and be able to resolve it right there on site by just using the actual blind license vendor. So they have to listen and pay attention.
Yeah.
That was one of my pet peeves.
I'm down with whoever. Just tell them to reach out to me. You know me, I'll talk to a fence post.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, indeed. So I was doing that because I think that was an amazing thing, the way technology is actually moving, not only for the sighted world, but actually the way they created it started out forward, but yet it was only something magnificent. And then now a law has passed to where
I was just about to mention that
we're no longer secondary. Oh, let me go back and fix this. No, we are right there at the start of any type of technology, website, any program that comes out. They have to do the accessibility first.
Mm-hmm. Right up at the beginning. Yeah. They can't wait 2 or 3 years or wait for a bunch of people to complain about it or just ignore the complaints. Yeah. It has to be up front. It has to be
right then. Right when it roll out.
Yeah, whatever you release, you have to release an accessible version right along with it.
So that's been an amazing groundbreaker right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off, but I'm excited to get a copy of Ableton Live as soon as I can, because now that it's voiceover compatible, I'm looking forward to that.
And I think the latest one out is 12?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and I think Shelton has it.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that yesterday. He's like, what, they're voiceover compatible now? I was like, I'm going to hand this over to you.
Yeah, exactly. I know you didn't end up getting to go to your event that you was going to due to the catastrophic weather event.
Oh yeah, it was jacked up.
And I just want to, on the behalf of those people, say we sorry. So, but you can't apologize or make up. Yeah.
Mother Nature had different plans. That's all right. I was able to do. We hooked it up, and my session I was supposed to do that. I've been there. We was able to. I sat here, sit on my couch, and done it via Zoom. So I was still able to participate.
Now that's dope. There.
You know, we made it happen. It wasn't as good a session as I thought it would have been if I'd been in person. But hey, and I got a few new recruits that started following me and friended me and stuff like that out of it. So it's 1 or 2 people at a time, baby steps.
Yep. And I told the people here the right name too. I didn't say swimming with duck. Or swimming blind with duck. I actually said the right one.
Yeah.
Farming blind with duck.
Well, anytime y'all, you promote, and I'm not making a big deal out of it, but, anytime it's somebody like that, tell them to shoot me a message, say, Pastor told me about you, or I like to know where, to know where it's kind of coming in at.
Exactly. That's good. That's definitely good to know. That way you know that the word is getting out. And then, people just not randomly just following you just because that other people are talking and making this thing help continuously to grow legs and move, the momentum.
Well, that's what we're trying to do now is this with the government and everything, the new funding and the new farm bill that we're waiting, hopefully that they'll pass is for this agribility. It's going to be, it's going to be sink or swim, whether they pass it or not as far as the funding. And that's what we're trying to do now is, really promote people that's, even if you're not a farmer, if you want to get into agriculture, somebody that's disabled for whatever. Of course, I'm big on the blindness part, but for whatever reason, it's like, well, I'd like to do that, but I can't do it because of this. Well, no, there is a way. That's what agribility is for, to find a way.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're trying to educate people that there is a resource out there. I know South Carolina. Yeah, I think, you guys have a chapter. I think North Carolina, South Carolina all have a chapter.
Yeah, are you part of the NFB?
No, I'm not actually. I've got so many irons in fire. I haven't joined it, and I've been talked about it. And what is that? ACB, American Council of the Blind, or something like that. Is that what the other one is?
Yes.
There's two big ones.
Yeah, I haven't joined that one.
Another one.
The AFB.
But I can't remember. I think it's American Council of the Blind, ACB.
It's American Council for the Blind.
I'm not joining any of them yet.
We have a chapter of those here too. Then we also have a federation for the blind here in South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Which is they also have an at-large chapter which also goes across the country. So they got all of these organizations that pretty much almost with everybody was just do one. I think it would be good, but that's just like any other typical thing.
Well, that's like these. We may have talked about this before. I know I have somewhere point in time. It's like on Facebook, you've got all these buy, sell, trade pages. I mean, why do you need 50 different buy, sell, trade pages in one town? Consolidate it and make it one place. It's just craziness.
Yes. Darn, that's just like we did. He consolidated the darn podcast.
Yeah.
We all ended up on Zoom.
And I don't know, and I hear so much people, and I'm not dogging any of it. It's like, I don't know, you've probably seen it here, or G or somebody. It's like, there's been a lot of riffraff here lately about the NFB, about the way they do things, whether
yes,
good
always.
or bad, I don't know.
Always.
So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you hear people talk about the way they do things. I didn't agree with it, or they don't want you. They don't want you to rely on other people or something.
Yeah, they want you to. Oh, I see. Yeah, most people think that they just want you to rely specifically just on them, and they preach independence, but yet they want it only to come from them. But they don't like it when when you got this self-sufficient people, like especially such as us, it's just like we out here doing this, and like if you don't need an organization, let it be for those who do need it.
Well, to me, it almost sounds like it's falling right in the lines of politics. It's like, okay, you're going to be a Republican, you do not listen to Democrats. Or you're going to be a Democrat, you don't listen to Republicans.
I like that segue right there, man. I know cut it off there, but I love the way you did it because I was just trying to figure out how the way to say it and put it all together without breaking and moving on over there. It is exactly like the politics because, you know, you made a post the other day about how politics pretty much, I'm going to just sum it up and just paraphrase how it breaks relationships up and how, you know, you had to step back and cautiously talk about different things with different people because people fall out of stuff that they have no control over, you know? You lose family members, friendships, and all of these things over something that they have no power and no control and no pot or no window to throw it out of. So it's a shame that people go through these things, and there are a lot of people who've fallen out pretty much even now over this war.
Well, and that's kind of was my post. You know, it's like, and I've noticed it here lately, and of course I'm pretty vocal conservative, and it's like my post said, you know, I'm not saying I'm diehard anything. It's just like, you know, if I'm a conservative and I have my values and such like that, well, if the Republican Party right now falls in line to what I believe, then naturally I'm going to swing that away. But if it, you know, next year it flips and the Republicans go a different direction and the Democrats come toward the way I am, then and they show that they're genuine in staying that way, then I would flip that way. You know, I'm not gonna be diehard to any particular party. Now you've got those people. It's just like I was saying in my post that by me being involved in agriculture, which is a great thing, and it's a nationwide, I mean, it's in like 21, 22 states, and there's a lot of people in different walks of life that's part of that organization. I mean, I know there's some that are conservative. Then I know some that are diehard liberals. And I can tell by their posts, and I'm sitting here thinking, all right, if I really throw out my beliefs and what I think, and I'll just use an example. Let's just say I throw something out there by the way Trump does something, and I'm supporting him in what he does. But the other side that's completely opposite wants to frown on it and then dog me for thinking the way I'm doing.
And that's a shame.
Then you're taking a chance on jeopardizing a friendship.
Yes.
But, you know, it shouldn't be that way. You should have mutual understanding and respect that, you know, hey, that's it's well.
But how are you going to hate
me?
me?
The old saying. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, some are clean, some no, they're none of them. But go ahead. They all still fun.
You know, it's just I'm having to kind of step back on some of what I say because, you know, I don't want to offend anybody. And when I say what I say, I just feel like that. It's like I told Melissa earlier. We was coming in from town. I said, you know, let's just say there's 10, and I'm not pointing finger. I'm just saying 10 liberal Democrats on Facebook are just dogging Trump for this, which is fine. That's their prerogative to do that. But if somebody on the other side doesn't pitch back a different stance on it, then the majority of the people is going to say, well, this must be true because the other side is not saying anything. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's the reason I say what I say a lot of times. It's not, it's like, okay, well, that's fine. You believe this. Well, then here's another side. Here's our side.
Yeah.
And then let them decide.
It's a story. It's, you know, everybody has a side to pick in order to tell. So, and that's, you know, slides into, you know, people with disabilities having the same views, the political views and all of that stuff. That's just like I've even said one time. How do you disable with a prejudiced bone in your body and you disable to another, you prejudice or disliking another person with a disability, and sometimes it's even people with the same disability.
Yeah, I know. See, my thing is, and I've had to. I'm not an unfriend type person. I mean, once I've got a friend on Facebook, I consider them a friend. But finally, I've just had about all I can have, and that goes along with my post. It's like, that's fine if you want to disagree with me,
right?
But don't hop on my post and start dogpiling on me for something that I say that you don't like. That's fine. I'm good with that. I can live with it. But that's the only time you get on my post. You never give me any supportive words, congratulations, glad you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you just only want to get on here when I say something you don't like.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
And I'm done. It's already happened. Adios, amigos. I've unfriended them. I'm not dealing with it.
No,
you can't take me for the good and the bad.
So, with that said, and we're gonna move to we're gonna come back and double dabble in that a little bit more. You got two people in a wheelchair don't like each other because of their skin color, or they think they chair better than the other chair.
Yeah, your eyes are better than my eyes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You bought your wheelchair. I had to get mine donated.
Yeah.
Something trivial like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more uppity.
Just because you got a paid chair and I got a welfare chair, that don't make it any different.
You blind and I'm legally blind.
That's right.
You dumb and dumb as hell. Oh, excuse me, Lord. Come on.
We still walk by faith, not by sight.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you for helping me say that. but we're going to go into our trivia facts.
Bishop
Duck. Yeah. I'm going to say, Ty, why did you say that?
Bishop Duck and Pastor Boogie.
What?
Why did you say that, Ty? You don't get enough of picking on people with disability.
We got listen to the podcast next week to see how it.
Oh, girl, you have lost all etiquettes.
I'm eating some pizza.
And not sharing with anybody.
I know you lying.
So that
I was listening to a show. You got to listen to a show. I was letting y'all go back and forth. You feel me?
They caused you the hunger to get up, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that solves the mystery of why Ty was so quiet.
Yeah.
She was feeding me, Seymour.
I need some blood.
I didn't say nothing.
And still chewing.
Yeah. Ain't got no etiquette. Oh. You could have put that right on the side of your cheek and talked and said what you just said.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, dang. There we go, G. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, moving into our trivia facts. Mr. G, you ready? Come on with it, man. Now we got Duck back. Let's see what we cracking with.
Sight Beyond Sight podcast presents Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G.
All right, before we get to our main event, we are in the middle of March Madness, and of course, there are a lot of brackets who are busted out there. Sorry for you guys.
That's why the show is the way it is today, probably.
But here's a little interesting tidbit about the phrase March Madness. Did you know that the NCAA did not come up with this phrase on its own? The Illinois High School Basketball Association came up with this phrase in 1939. And the NCAA kind of just took it over, and it became more popular when Brent Musburger was exclaiming March Madness in 1982. So March Madness became synonymous with the NCAA basketball tournament, and they took it over. Where Illinois said, we're not having that. So Illinois High School Basketball Association sued the NCAA for the rights to use the phrase March Madness. And long story short, the official ending was they settled in 1990. But what really happened was a case in the law that's called reverse confusion. And that's when a lesser known entity uses a phrase or a brand of some type but a bigger, more well-known brand comes along and uses it unbeknownst to the other one, or maybe sometimes known. But they use it and they become more synonymous with it. And because the NCAA was bigger and more well-known than the Illinois High School Basketball Association, the judge deemed it to be theirs. But they settled, regardless of what the judge said, and they both shared the trademark to March Madness until 2012, where the NCAA just bought it out outright. So now the NCAA now owns the phrase March Madness, so no one else can license it and put it on T-shirts or hats or whatever thing like that. They also did that with the phrase Final Four. That's why no other sports entity anywhere can say Final Four. They can't mention Final Four. They can't put it on their broadcast. They can't say, like the last 4 teams in baseball, these are the Final Four, and they can't say that or they'll be sued. So the NCAA owns the rights to the Final Four, so much so that the hockey tournament can't use Final Four. They have to use Frozen Four. And along with other sports trademarks, did you know that Pat Riley owns the trademark to the phrase three-peat? There have been many.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that one time.
Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. And I thought this would be a good way to tie those in. For those who didn't no one watched. If you didn't listen back then, you can catch that episode. It's like episode 86 or something like that. But you can catch that episode in our archives.
Who don't remember that? I didn't even know that.
That's why I'm the nerd on the show.
Yeah.
And so for those who didn't know, when Pat Riley was coaching the Lakers in 1988, they were going for their three-peat. So when they achieved it, he trademarked it. So much so, when the Chicago Bulls had their 2 three-peats and they wanted to make T-shirts and stuff, they had to pay Pat Riley $300,000 to do so. And any other entity that wants to use that phrase to put it on T-shirts or hats or anything like that, or any kind of media marketing, they have to pay Pat Riley $300,000.
But G, I'm really upset that you didn't mention my uncle back during the time when the freaking March Madness was created during the time frame. So I don't appreciate the disrespect to my uncle.
No disrespect intended.
Okay. So can you mention him, please? Because he was a part of that.
Bumpy
Johnson.
Bumpy was part of it. Okay, I didn't realize that.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it.
Okay, move along, G. Oh, gosh.
I was waiting for you to say Bumpy Johnson. He didn't get it.
No, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. We both kind of said Bumpy Johnson at the same time. So, well, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the contributions of Bumpy.
You said Uncle. I already knew when I heard Uncle.
Yes. My Uncle Bobby Johnson, boy. Everyone come out. I done almost read everyone that came out so far. Some of them is a lie because ain't never one of them mentioned my name yet. Well, I'm sorry, yes they have, but they was talking about Italians.
What they called you?
Vincent Genovese. Oh, then you got Vinny Sal something. And, but they wasn't talking about me. They were the Italians, the mafia. I wasn't with them guys. That's organized crime. No. Then you had J. Edgar Hoover around them. I wasn't with that.
You got to stop. You making my hair hurt.
Okay, go ahead, G.
All right. In our real estate.
Oh, I'm crying.
You okay, Ty?
Awkward stuff. Yeah.
You're going to get choked on her pizza.
Get her clean that
I just walked out.
Okay, in our real estate trivia facts, I'm going on, Ty. Forget it. And so I have 3 state facts here. We will start first in the state of Maine. In the state of Maine, it is illegal to keep your Christmas decorations up past the date of January 14th. We will start.
I'm only going
with.
Go ahead.
We're going to start with Pastor.
Yeah, I'm only going to say yes, it's illegal, daggone it, because I don't even like it up a couple of days after Christmas.
All right, we got a true from Pastor Ty.
I'm gonna say true, but I don't know about mine. But I don't have mine up long neither. So I'm gonna say true.
And Duck.
I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say false. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a different date. It is illegal, but it's gonna be a different date.
It is true. It is true. They I don't know why they chose, because of fire hazard laws, because it rains and it snows a lot up in that area, and it wouldn't be too much for the lights to short out and then cause a fire and then get wet and cause a bigger fire and electrical damage and all that stuff. Plus, a lot of the trees they use for Christmas trees are real trees. So keeping it up longer, the trees dry out and it becomes more of a hazard. And then next thing you know, your whole house is going up. So they made it a law.
I thought I figured it'd be illegal. I just couldn't. The date. That's what I thought might be the catch. There might be a different date.
Yeah, I thought it might be early too. I'm with Pastor on this. Keeping them up past the 26th is crazy. So I don't understand. But they chose the 14th as a day. So that's it. Second one, in the state of Montana, it is illegal to keep a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone. We will start with Ty.
True.
We have true. Pastor?
I'm gonna say true too because of Hannah. I think she was an animal lover. She probably was a part of this.
And we have true. Duck?
I'm gonna say nah.
Yeah, Hannah Montana, I think she was, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. She liked animals.
Well, this is true. And contrary to the first place your mind might go, but with a man and sheep and bestiality, that's not the reason why they made it a law. They made it a law because of transportation difficulties and hazards that you present by putting a sheep in the front cab of your truck as opposed into the back area, particularly like an 18-wheeler. You can put them back because the sheep will get rambunctious and cause distractions and can turn around and attack the driver, and then they're both dead. That's why they need at least one person there, and then they both can't be in the cab part of the truck with the driver.
What about a goat? Can you do a goat?
I'm scared of it.
You scared of goats?
That's trying to ramming the situation to this question, right?
I'm scared of gyro.
You scared of what?
The gyro. Oh, that lamb. That's lamb meat, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gyros?
Yeah, that's lamb.
That's a
Gyro.
Ain't that some kind of different foreign money currency?
I said gyro. He's gyro.
Well, it's spelled Gyro, but it's pronounced gyro.
Oh,
Gyro,
well.
No G.
I
G
think
is silent.
she was just too much daggone thinking about gyrating. That's what I think. Your old fast tail.
I'm gyrating. I hurt.
Oh, Lord, child. She'd probably be up there in them people's church house, just up there talking about she ushering.
We just had a talk about commercialism versus spiritual.
Yeah. See?
You gotta know the difference. You know.
Yeah.
So what's a holy twerk? What's a holy twerk?
I never heard of that before. I never do that.
Okay, so what's the sanctified twerk? What would be a difference? Somebody would say this.
That's only on Sunday.
I don't be out at church doing all this stuff.
So what kind of dance that you would do in church as a female? What you say?
And now when them drums get to going,
You be two moves from twerking, ain't it?
No, I don't do the back part. Do some feet. Do your feet.
Oh, so you'll never bounce up and down?
See, when I go to church, I tie that down.
Oh, you duct tape?
They don't move.
Oh, Lord.
Because you know.
Yeah. You got me so in my ties, the way your body moving round and around. That mother baby, I'm jumping up and down.
I ain't heard it before.
God, that's acorn. You know you lying.
I done lost control of my own segment.
Oh.
I didn't church though. I didn't hear that at church. What I'm saying. That's when I was out there in them streets back in the 90s. On punishment.
So crazy.
Okay.
And the last one I have before I lose all control.
I know we did all three of them too. I got the tiebreaker right here anyway.
The third one, I'll get to this in a second. In the state of Virginia, it is illegal to tickle women. We'll start with Ty.
It's illegal. What?
It's illegal to tickle women in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
I'm saying true because it can't be tickling me, honey. I'm ticklish.
Right, we got a true from Ty. Too much information.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor.
And I'm going to say false because you might as well call me Elmo because I'm about to tickle your Elmo.
All right, and Duck.
I'm gonna say false because if it's anything, you should be legal to touch a woman, much less tickle them. So I'm gonna say false.
It could be circumstantial.
Stop it, Ty.
Well,
she tickled now. We all should be in jail right now. You don't tickle this. You started it, G.
Well, Ty is absolutely correct. It is illegal to tickle women in Virginia. And here's why. They feel that tickling a woman in the places that you would tickle a little kid will be too close to certain areas. So they deem that to be illegal because that will be sexual harassment or sexual misconduct. So they made it a law and those tie together.
Heck no, you're going to elaborate on this. How the heck is that?
Because by reaching underneath their arms, we might brush against a woman's chest, or so that will be that would be an unwanted touch. So that would be sexual harassment or be called sexual abuse. Not abuse, but you understand what I'm saying.
So
yeah. Well, what you was about to say, Ty?
Because I'm ticklish, so I know if like you tickle me, you might touch something else. But that's got to be illegal.
And that's another reason because like maybe somebody's ticklish under the back of their neck, or like maybe
I know you learn
on another part of their body, and then that tickle might cause them to move, and then your hand is all of a sudden grasping or touching another part of a woman's body.
Ain't nobody telling them to move.
Yep, I knew it.
What?
I think that I'll just take my chances. I'll pay the fine.
I'm done. That's it. That's it.
You gonna get
for my trivia facts. That's it for my trivia facts.
Doug said you gonna get this tickle now.
We'll get my tickle on, girl.
Now. Oh my God, this is too hilarious.
Appreciate y'all.
That's Mr. G, y'all, in this trivia facts. Yeah. Let it always take us and it goes wild.
Goes left.
Yeah, that too. I ain't even see none of this coming.
This has been Random Trivia Facts with Mr. G. Well done, sir. Well done.
This is DJ K Liddy, and you are now rocking with Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Tap in, man.
Don't go anywhere. We got more inspiration and information for you right after this. Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is now giving piano, drums, and vocal lessons to all those who are interested. Looking for a place for you or your group to record your project? Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment has the available studio time you're looking for. For more information on how to book your studio time or to sign up for lessons, call us 864-529-5360. Reach out to us on Facebook, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, or by email, sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com.
This your girl, TyBoogie, and I want to welcome you back to Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast. Enjoy.
We were talking about these things that's happening in the world and how people would lose relationships, friendships, situationships, even marriages. I know people personally who, interracial marriage, they're interracial marriage, but yet the Caucasian the husband, parents, is a Trump supporter, and this has turned the wife pretty much against them. And, it's like a couple of people I know like this. And it's like, it's sad because our vows should hold more value than a vote or my parents' vote or anything like that. So,
right.
Well,
it's kind of, what I was going to say is, it's like you say, it's to the point, and I'm sure it's on both sides, but just say, for instance, I say something that an extended family member don't like or whatever, well, they'll clam up, and get mad at you or whatever. And then here I am, the one that's having to kind of apologize or smooth things over, but they don't go the extra mile and admit that they're wrong and feel like that they shouldn't feel that way. It's like their way or the highway.
Yeah.
Part of that is the media manipulation because we don't have objective media anymore. And so you have too many anchors who give their opinion instead of the news of the day straight down the middle. And people are influenced by that. And so they see it happening and it's confirmed through other people. So it justifies their behavior to act towards the opposite party that way. I've heard an old adage a long time ago that Republicans and conservatives thinks liberals are wrong. And liberals and Democrats thinks Republicans and conservatives are evil. And evil has to be eliminated at all costs. But see, what I think is the 10% on the far extremes of both sides that are just loud and blah, 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 blah. But the other 80% in the middle have more common sense. But the common sense is overshadowed by the extremes on both sides. And this happened to Jerry O'Connell. He's from the movie, I think, Stand By Me. And he did some other TV shows. I think he did some other TV shows in the 90s. He came out and he said that he and his wife and his daughters were talking about the past election. And he was talking about, well, Kamala Harris, yes, she had 100 days. And yeah, Biden didn't drop out in time and Biden didn't give her enough time to do it. But she didn't have a good organized campaign anyway. And both of his daughters and his wife physically assaulted him about what he said. So yeah, politics are dividing up families and friendships. And the sad thing is we're the only country that will allow the freedom to do that. Because if you said anything like that in any other country around the world, even Canada, even the United Kingdom, you will either be put in jail or you'll be shot on sight. Now, so I think we need to understand that politics will always be politics, but politics don't need to be strong enough to ruin and destroy relationships because you only get one particular type of that unique relationship with a person. And why risk that over temporary politics? Because politics swing back and forth too much to lose relationships like that. It's just it's crazy.
You better preach it, Pastor.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day. When Mr. G washed
Oh no! Stop!
Oh boy! About 5 things came up in my head at once.
That's exactly why I said stop. That's exactly why I said stop. Because we'll go off the rails again. But that's good. But
not us.
Yeah. I've always been a proponent of the freedoms of the people you should be more concerned about, or the freedoms of the people you disagree with the most. Because if you root for their freedoms to be taken away, it won't be too long before your own freedoms are taken away. And like you said earlier, Doug, you got a right to state your opinion. Everybody's got a right to state their opinion. That's a freedom we have. What you don't have is the unacceptable reasoning of you have to accept my opinion as truth and only the truth, or I will make your life a living hell. I will rag you on every social media site. I will go to your job and get you fired. I will go to your family and split them up. I will go to your church and boycott your church. And I will do everything in your power to humiliate you or destroy you in every way I can just because you don't agree with me. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Well, people nowadays, I think the term is people nowadays don't know how to agree to disagree.
Exactly.
That is so true.
Yeah, that's just it.
There's more to life than arguing over politics. I mean,
come on, man. We got one life to live, and you focus on something that you don't have much control over.
Exactly.
But a vote.
Yeah, just exercise your vote, but don't cancel anybody out because they didn't vote the same way you did. They got to think about it and process it the way they process it.
Yeah, I mean, just because I like a certain view that maybe you said, then I voted for somebody that you don't like doesn't mean that I don't still love you as a human.
Exactly.
I mean, and we've been together for 100 years, and now you turn against me because of a political decision. I can see if I made a 1 second split decision to do something drastic to hurt you, then that's different. All right. In other news, y'all, listen. I was in a production stage play, and a national play that's actually going on tour soon. And we were at a rehearsal one time, and the director was like, "Listen, I want you guys to we're going to do the first ever Traces of Goodbye Awards, and we want y'all to vote for the one that y'all want. I'm not going to be doing any voting. You're going to be looking for the ones who did this, that, or the third, or kept on going, and this and whatever else she said. And everybody, I don't know who everybody will vote, but I know I didn't vote for me. I received the first ever award during this time. Everybody was going into it. They voted for it. I'm like, why did you vote for me?
Why you crying, though? Why you crying?
Shut your mouth.
That's not true, Ty. Somebody was cutting the onions backstage.
It was somebody in arms. I'm sorry, none of your arms was thinking. I made me say that. I'm sorry. Now,
Ty's a Michael Jackson fan because she wanted to be starting something.
That's it.
No.
I saw it. I was there. I saw it.
Yeah, G, that's what I was going to bring up next. I said, G, she actually came to support that.
Now, she said she would.
She did too, didn't she?
Right.
And G, she came out there and she supported. The whole show was phenomenal, man. It was packed out, man. And, man, from the beginning to the end, and as the old person would have said, from the rooter to the tutor, it was packed in there, man. About 15 to 20 people may have gotten saved during the show.
Yeah.
Brought their life to Christ, and I thought that was so amazing that we do that. But the whole time she was plotting with where I was going, we plotted to get her a play for her 60th production. Get her plaque, rather, for her 60th production.
He was crying too.
She started crying. I didn't. That's who started crying.
I seen that too.
Yeah.
Who said that's my daddy? Was that Tia?
Yeah, the show was. They showed me the darn video too. Tupu was recording during that time. And they said that they had a feeling it was going to be me. That's why they started recording. And I said, Tia's just so loud. But my mind, I was so shocked. Yeah. And
I told my co-workers, that's his child. You get it from him.
It's just loud everywhere. This is crazy for no reason.
You know you like this.
I mean, yeah, I do. But I lost every thought that I was going to say about her when to the plaque. That's what that. Yeah, I didn't know what else to say, so I just had to come up with something. Like most of us did during the play when we forgot our lines.
And the
exercise of their chops. Yep.
Yes, the professionalism was at its best, man. And we all was like, man, this is so great, man. From them. Yeah, so your co-workers enjoyed it too.
Oh yeah.
That's good, man.
I said, that's my co-host. But you didn't hear him because I got a low voice.
Yeah, of course.
Just chewing pizza in the microphone.
Yeah.
My friend got the video. I'll show you. I'll listen to it.
But you got a video?
Yeah, when I said that.
Share your screen.
I gotta get it.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, but it was an amazing show though. It's called Traces of Goodbye. So when people always assume things and never know the full story, it always seems to go left because we assume and don't find out. Everybody, what happens is we judge the book by its cover, or we judge the book without reading the whole thing. We just don't like the picture on it. We just don't like it, you know. Mm-hmm. Then, or either some people won't like it just because of the first chapter, just because this is the first chapter of whatever's going on in your life doesn't mean it's the end of the book. You have to keep on going, find out, keep reading, and get to know that person outside of whatever you're dealing with at that specific time. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, with the funnies and all of that good stuff, we're going to slide over into our Corny Joe Corner before we dip and get out of here. You got a little too much dip on your chip. Let's get it. Corny Joe Corner. TyBoogie.
The Sight Beyond Sight podcast presents Joke Corner with TyBoogie.
First of all, I read this earlier, right? I said, I got to read this. I hollered so loud. Okay, let me start. I want to tell you that part. I'm trying to holler when I'm reading it, okay?
Okay,
y'all ready?
Just after, you can holler after the end.
You ready?
Buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Get it out. So we get that. All right. Okay. The nurse asks a patient to remove his clothing, put on a gown to be checked by the doctor. In front of you, he asked, guy? The nurse said, well, no, but I've seen the naked human body before. The patient said, not one like mine. You'll die laughing at my naked body. Of course I won't laugh, said the nurse to the patient. I'm a professional. In over 20 years, I never laughed at a patient. Okay, then, said the patient, and he proceeded to drop his trousers, revealing a huge male body with the smallest adult male organ a nurse has ever seen in her life. In length and width, it was almost identical to a AAA battery. Unable to control herself, the nurse tried to stop giggling, but it just came out. And then she started laughing at the fact that she was laughing, feeling very badly that she laughed at the patient's private part. She composed herself as well as she could. I'm so sorry, the nurse said. I don't know what came over me. On my honor as a nurse and as a lady, I promise that it won't happen again. Now tell me what seems to be the problem. It's swollen, the patient replied. She ran out the room.
Oh my goodness.
Sound like somebody had a watch battery.
My God.
I'm not laughing at that man because that ain't finna happen to me. I ain't finna be going through no shrinkage process. Nope.
That cut me real deep right there, Ty.
You wrong for that.
It's a AAA battery. How is it small?
Shut up. I don't care what kind of question you buy. I'm not laughing at this man. I'm not.
He had a big body.
And Smokey would say, quit playing.
Quit playing.
I didn't expect that. I never heard somebody say.
I know you lied. I heard a Roku remote, but the AAA battery.
And it was swollen.
No, I'm not dealing with that. No, I'm not laughing at that.
They do make a 4A battery, which is smaller than a AAA.
Golly.
That must have been its original state.
So I came home and looked at one, of course. I put it right there.
Oh my stars! No, you did not.
How you use a bathroom anyway? Yeah, I was hollering because I didn't expect the story to go like.
Your first thing was using the bathroom. Yeah, I'm sure that was your first question.
I hope this was You got to pee in the couch.
I think
you're having too much fun with this, Ty. You're having way too much fun with this.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was the woman on the phone. If I had to get on here, I think we'll be laughing together.
Next joke.
I think no, she put it all in one right there.
Yeah.
It's more than what he could do.
Don't make her go through it again.
You want one more?
You got one more.
Sure.
Yeah. Or then I'm wrap up.
I don't think her bladder can do it.
This is gonna be funny. Okay. Yeah. Okay, a father put his 3-year-old daughter to bed, told her a story, and listened to her say her prayers, which she ended with saying, God bless mommy, God bless daddy, God bless grandma, and goodbye grandpa. Father said, why did you say goodbye grandpa? The little girl said, I don't know, daddy. It just seems like the thing to do. The next day, grandpa died. Father thought it was a strange coincidence. A few months later, the father put the girl to sleep, and put her in the bed and listened to her prayers, which she went is this: God bless mommy, God bless daddy, goodbye grandma. The next day, grandma died. My God, thought father, this kid is in contact with some other side. Several weeks later, the girl was going to bed. The dad heard her say, God bless mommy, goodbye daddy. He practically went in shock. He couldn't sleep all night and got up at the crack of dawn to go to the office. He was nervous as a cat all day, had lunch sent in, and watched the clock. He figured if he could get past midnight, he would be okay. He felt safe in the office, so instead of going home at the end of the day, he stayed there, drinking coffee, looking at his watch, and jumping at every sound. Finally, midnight arrived. He breathed a sigh of relief and went home. When he got home, his wife said, I never seen you work so late. What's the matter? He said, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just spending the rest of my life. He said, you think you had the bad day? You never believe what happened to me this morning. The mailman dropped dead on our porch.
Oh. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I knew it.
That's messed up.
I knew it was coming.
I think, Ty, the real question is, was the guy in the first joke the father in the second joke?
Right.
His batteries went dead.
So last week,
AAA battery went dead.
Yeah. So last week, Ty, you had the two serial killers in the same car, and now you got people dropping dead in jokes.
Oh my! Oh.
She's morbid.
I got a lot more. Y'all gonna like these. I'm gonna like. I told that joke at work about the little battery boy. We was in there howling.
This has been Joke Corner with TyBoogie.
This show has definitely been packed with a lot of information. So make sure that you guys continuously to listen and make us grow tremendously. So it's TyBoogie and her Corny Joke Corner, and this is G with the trivia facts, and all of us together with our inspiration and information. We're gonna get that after Pastor segment back. So make sure that you try to get your questions in the email. And we will definitely get your answers to you. All right, y'all. That is us. And here we go. We just try y'all to tell y'all to make it do what it do. We thank y'all so much as always. TyBoogie, what we tell them?
Let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. And take accountability. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment Podcast, a podcast of inspiration and information, a production of Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. If you have a question that you would like to submit to the podcast to be answered by Pastor Happy Feet and the crew, drop us a voicemail at 864-256-0922. Also check out more episodes and content on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment, on X at Podcast Site 4, and reach out to us via email, sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com. God bless, and always remember,
Let it hurt, let it heal, and let it go. Peace.
Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is your home for quality, professional DJ and photography services, school functions, church events, weddings, you name it. Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment is here to help make your event special just for you. We also offer audio recording time in our studio for you and your group, as well as piano and drum lessons for people of all ages. For more information, reach out to us on our Facebook page, Sight Beyond Sight Entertainment. Call us at 864-529-5360, or reach out to us via email at sightbeyondsight7@gmail.com.
If y'all would have y'all mind straight and keep it and stop acting like it's a cow, the one-track mind would be all right around here.
What made it funny, y'all were talking about all the twerking and body parts moving and all that stuff. And so now we're talking about tickling women in Virginia.
She walking around like a tickle me Elmo.
Why is it
my
always...
short surfing to go with this? I can't wait.
Why is it always, when I get to the last one of these, y'all always say something that ties into the last one, unbeknownst to what the last one is?
Just that,
like the
just
last
that
time last time we were all together, it was the have your bulls started mating with the cows, and then my last one was in Maryland. You couldn't sell condoms out of vending machines.
Wow! And I don't think they make them big enough to fit on a cow. I mean,
I know. Pastor asked me if it was. Pastor asked me if it was breeding season here, and I'm like, it's always breeding season. Then I was like, oh, you're talking about the cows.
Yeah. Ty, what did you say? Because you had got cut off with your mic head went out.
Oh, it did. I'm glad. I ain't say nothing.
Sure. I know you lied.
Play back. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.